It's time to celebrate this momentous occasion that has just happened on November 15th. Today, as an Indian cricket fan, if it was your birthday, you had your ultimate wish. Virat Kohli hitting his 50th ODI ton in front of Sachin Tendulkar. Mohammed Shami taking 7 wickets. India winning a semi-final for the first time in an ICC event, if you look at it, after 6 years. In the World Cup, if you look at a knockout event 8 years later. India are making the trip to Ahmedabad for the final on November 19th. Virat Kohli and Shreyas Iyer's stunts were the tipping point in India setting up this huge total of 397. But New Zealand put up a fight, and it needed every single bit of Mohammed Shami's brilliance to ensure India reached the final. His haul of 7 for 57 shattered plenty of records. But the two most staggering records that Mohammed Shami did, where I will highlight in this video. Also, the fickle nature of the sport, that's why cricket is a great equalizer. There was a moment in the New Zealand chase when Kane Williamson and Daryl Mitchell were going very strong. Mohammed Shami had dropped a catch of Kane Williamson. At that time, the general anguish of the public was that, oh, he's dropped the semi-final. But many people tend to forget that India were defending 398, not 298. One has to understand this particular thing that yes, Mohammed Shami scripted the ultimate redemption story. After that dropped catch, how did Mohammed Shami recover, and how did he script one of the best bowling performances that you've seen from an Indian? This haul today is only proof why Shami is one of the best that we have got in this business at this point in time. Remember, he's taken 50 plus World Cup wickets in just 17 innings, which is 2 quicker than Mitchell Starc. He's already your leading wicket taker. From 16, he's jumped to 23, and he could add to his tally even in the final as well. But 7 for 57, this is the best ever haul by an Indian in the history of ODIs, going past 6 for 4 that Stuart Binney had achieved against Bangladesh. Best haul in a World Cup knockout match. The previous best was 6 for 14 by Gary Gilmore. If you look at it, 5th time someone's taken 7 wickets. But Mohammed Shami's impact is so good that they could recover from a fighting position. New Zealand were playing catch up, but that partnership made a lot of people nervous. But when Shami struck, removing those 4 wickets, you knew the game was India's. Now, how did Mohammed Shami recover mentally? He said about all this in the post-match presentation, where he was rightfully awarded the man of the match. What did Shami think after dropping that catch? Sure, there were a lot of anxious faces. The Wankhede had fallen silent. That's how that venue is. If there is a bad event, people fall silent. Many people were anguished that maybe Mohammed Shami had dropped the semi-final. He explained his mental state at that time. He said, I dropped the catch of Kane. I felt bad. I tried to take the pace off. They were playing their shots. So I took a chance. Remember, Shami, if you look at it, he was getting swing early on with a bolt upright seam, and then later on with the due kind of setting into effect. Not that much today, by the way. That is a revelation that Shami opened up also. When Shami decided to take pace of the ball, he maintained the right length, bowling stump to stump. That's when the pressure built. And because of that, the New Zealand batters could never be in sync with the asking rate. And that's why they collapsed. 8 wickets for 107 runs, 220 for 2. Remember, 2 wickets of Conway and Ravindra with the new ball. And then he blew the game open with Kane Williamson and Tom Latham. Those double strikes in quick time ensured New Zealand could never ever make it. And when he rattled the tail off, that's it. He had taken 7 wickets. The drop of Kane Williamson, he felt bad about it, but didn't let him impact his mental strength. With that same mentality and determination, He took pace off, he bowled the right lengths, and New Zealand still capitulated. But there is a particular template that Shami wants to employ. Look at his hauls. 5 wickets, 4 wickets, 5 wickets, 2 wickets, 7 wickets. How does he do it? The main thing that Mohammed Shami wants to do is ensure he tried to take wickets with the new ball. And he revealed that. I tried to take wickets with the new ball. When Siraj got tongued, he immediately came on. And remember, he came on just towards the fag end of the power play. He got Ravindra and Conway. And because of that, New Zealand, who are already having to score close to 8, that asking rate mounted to close to 10 runs. And by the time it came to the crunch overs, the death overs, New Zealand had no chance. When he came back, he got the wickets of Williamson and Latham. And that was it. Shami had sealed the deal for India, but his twin strikes, that too of Ravindra and Conway, who had done a similar thing to England in Ahmedabad about a month and a half back, that broke New Zealand's spine right at the very beginning. And because of that, they just could not get momentum going. But Shami made a very startling revelation about the conditions in Mumbai. This was a road at the Wankhede, but it could have been a whole lot different. If it had gone according to script in the previous games, remember, Shami's made these revelations. He stated, there was the fear of dew. Yes, the Indian team were very, very worried for one particular reason with the Daryl Mitchell, Kane Williamson partnership. There was dew. Slowly but surely it was setting in. But the grass was cut off nicely. When the Williamson and Mitchell partnership was going, they said that they did not worry much, but there was a bit of fear. Why? The runs were enough. There were plenty of runs in the bank to deal with, and that's why Shami could just go about attacking. Had dew come in, things could have been bad. The slower balls might not have worked. Look at the way how Bumrah got the chance. Kane Williamson mistimed it, and that is why, but Shami dropped the catch. Shami got most of those wickets by bowling the cutters, not a bolt upright seam. Bolt upright seam came in the 10 overs. When he bowled those cutters, the slower cutters, New Zealand just could not make it. Dew had it set in, there would have been no grip, and they would have missed the lengths. Bumrah, remember, was missing his Yorker lengths because he was bowling the low full tosses. Dew was setting in, but not that much. By the time the dew could come in, it was too late. New Zealand had capitulated. But what is the motivation? What makes Mohammed Shami the best at this point in time? Remember, 6 matches, 23 wickets. He got a chance only because Hardik Pandya got injured. And because India needed 5 outright pace bowlers, and outright pace bowlers, if you look at it, Shami, Siraj, Bumrah, and the 2 spinners in Kuldeep and Jadeja, that's how Shami got the chance. So what keeps Mohammed Shami going at this point in time? He stated, I was waiting for my turn. I wasn't playing much white ball cricket. Looking to cash in with the chance I have been given. We don't know when all of us will get a chance like this again. Remember, there is a kind of fulfillment which comes with this Indian cricket team. Rohit Sharma is playing as if he is determined to win it in probably what could be his final World Cup. Virat Kohli wants to end it on an ultimate high. Shami, Bumrah, Siraj, they all want to do it after all the highs and the lows. He cited 2015 and 2019. The semi-final losses were big motivational factors for them. So, the hurt of 2015, the scars of 2019 have all been eliminated. If you have to look at it, a confident yet nervous 70-run win that happened against New Zealand. 4 years of pain has been ended today. And it was all possible by 3 factors. Rohit's aggressive intent, the Shreyas Virat century, and also Mohammed Shami's brilliance. This Indian cricket team has shown that whatever is the adversity, they can recover because they are looking to stay in the present. They are not overwhelmed by it. Rohit Sharma's press conference prior to the semi-final is a big indication, and it shows you the mindset that this Indian cricket team can go the entire distance. November 19th is probably the culmination of all this. 12 years of pain might be erased. If the same unit clicks for one more match, 150 over slot with the bowling, 150 over slot with the batting, that's it. India have achieved their providence. And because of that, today, not just Virat's knock, it deserves a mention in the history books. But Mohammed Shami, 7 for 57, you wanted clutch impact players, you've got it in Mohammed Shami. And he will be the one who will ensure India do well in the final, whoever they play against. Bowling, batting together have made it the perfect 10 for India. Now it's time to make it an unbelievable 11 in 4 days' time. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live, and congratulations to the Indian cricket team who are redefining the barriers of excellence with each and every game. One more match for them, November 19th. Your providence will be fulfilled if similar things happen like this. Congratulations to Mohammed Shami as well. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Lots of updates coming from the analysis of Sunil Gavaskar, Robin Uthappa. You can see that all on Sports Today. Bye-bye.